I saw a set that, wow. And you're asking $30,000. I love this set. I'm not going to be able to get up there. My initial offer was going to be $20,000 cash.
Okay.
I've got cash on me, $20,000 I can put on this table.
I can probably go get 22 for it right now.
You really think you go get 22 for it right now?
If there was a way that you could meet me halfway between the 20 and the 25 and get to like 22.5, I think we can lock it in.
We're definitely in the ballpark now. We're in the ballpark to get something done, Mark. We're in the ballpark. It's the second day of the National, and today I'm ready to buy something really special. Last year at the National, I saw a complete set of Kaboom cards that I ended up buying. This year, I want to find something even cooler. So today, I'm going around looking for the most incredible complete sets on the show floor, and I'm going to get a big deal done, or maybe two. Hey, that's pretty cool. My marketing team did a good job on that one. This is Connor from The Hobby, and you got a set here. I've actually never seen these cards before, but these are beautiful. Talk to me about what I'm looking at here.
So they're from 16, 17 preferred.
These are all game-used jerseys. Can we pull a couple of these out?
We'll go this one first.
So you got Steph Curry and LeBron, Kevin Durant and James Harden. This one is Kobe Bryant and Shaq and Clyde Drexler and Grant Hill. So cool.
Like you've got the Kristaps patch there as well.
Look at that Kristaps Porzingis patch. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous right there. You got all of these here. Is this the complete set?
I think we're missing one.
You're missing one?
Yeah.
This actually really interests me, guys, because, you know, unfortunately, the basketball cards that are being made today, almost nothing is game worn anymore. Like, you don't see game worn. You especially don't see game worn LeBron James and Kobe Bryant being put into cards right now. And so the fact that you rewind to 2016 and you've got very special sets like this, and it is actually all game worn, which is incredible. And then the price on these, I mean, like $400 for Steph Curry and LeBron James and Kevin Durant and James Harden, game worn? That feels good to me. This feels like it's a cool display piece too, right? Some people don't like these booklet cards, but you build a display out of those, this would be a complete set that I would love to put together and display. How much, so they're all priced based upon the players on them, right? So some, obviously the most expensive one, it looks like, is the one with the Kobe Bryant jersey patch. This one's $1,500 is your asking price on it. And then all the rest seem like they're anywhere in the neighborhood of you know, 300, 400, 600. So what do we add up here if I wanted to try to get the complete lot of these, other than I guess minus one, because you're missing one of the complete set?
Yeah. I'll have to do some maths. My maths off the dome ain't good.
All right, how about you do some math? I'm going to do some math.
Yep, that's fine with me.
And then we'll kind of see where we're kind of see where we're at on this.
That's fine with me. So
thank you.
Easy.
So I stepped away to go into Market Movers to see what these 2016 preferred quads cards are going for. You can see right here on Market Movers. What I'm noticing is that the number to 10s sell extremely infrequently. Let me go back and refine my search here in Market Movers just to see if I see more out of 10s. I mean, almost never do you see these selling recently. Yeah, that's the only one that I'm seeing out of 10. My gut is that for many of those being out of 10 and game use patches of some of those legends, even though there's not a ton of comps to go off of, my gut based on what I'm seeing today is that they've actually got pretty fair prices. And maybe if I could buy the whole set in a lot, maybe I could get a really good deal done right now. So what are we looking at here, do you think, for everything?
Sticker is $45.50.
He's got duplicates of some of these here. Which of these two would you rather have from a patch standpoint or from a condition standpoint? It's kind of interesting to get that opportunity to select. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's the 9 to the 10 right there. And you said that totaled up to?
$45.50.
Okay. Would you take 4,000 cash?
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
4,000 cash. Appreciate it, Connor. Okay, there we go. I like that. That's awesome. I got a purchase of a really incredible set, guys. That is 36 different game-used patches of some of the NBA greats. That's incredible. It's basically like just over $100 for a game-used patch. and Kobe Bryant's in there, and Steph Curry's in there, and LeBron James is in there, Shaquille O'Neal's in there. That's some amazing stuff. I think that's a really great deal. All right, wonderful.
Easy.
Thank you very much. Great doing business with you.
Thank you very much.
There we go. We got it done. We got a big set. I'm super happy with it, but I'm not done. Let's look around some more. The cool thing about looking for complete sets is, I mean, there's all ranges. You can see sets that are from the early 1900s all the way on up to sets of like 2024 football kabooms or color blasts. So everything in between, and it's all here at the National. The National is one of the best places to find complete sets. Really one of the only places. You don't see them a lot at other card shows. So this is a really unique opportunity. If you're into history, this booth has all the complete historical sets you could think of. This is only vintage. I mean, look, you can go back to 1956 Topps baseball. They've also got 1965 Topps, 1969 Topps. And they got some old football too, like 1963, 1960, 1971. It goes on down, tons of different complete sets here. This show is a set collector's dream. These are cool showpieces for any collection. Hey guys, I'm here at Gemini Sports Cards, and Thomas, this is a set I've never seen before, or at least as a complete set. Talk to me about what I'm looking at here.
Correct. So this is the Upper Deck inscription set from 2002, 2000. I have never seen it as a set as well. So when it was finally offered a month ago, I just said I had to buy it.
Talk to me about what makes this so unique.
It's 22 years old. The ink looks like it was just signed yesterday.
Yes.
They're all still beautiful bright blue ink. And then you have 26 inscriptions where the players all sign their name and a nickname. Unfortunately, Dr. J didn't get the memo or Magic.
They just signed their name.
They just signed their name.
That's funny, but everybody else has
Yes.
either a nickname or an inscription.
Correct.
So, for example, we've got Bill Walden as the Big Red, right?
Correct. George Mikan, the most expensive in the set is Mr. Basketball. Bob Cousy is Coos.
I love that.
So I've done shows for 37 years, and I figure if I've never seen it, I better buy it.
I think that's a pretty good
Absolutely.
barometer.
Absolutely.
I think that's a smart barometer. How much does the complete set go for?
We're asking $10,000.
That feels reasonable given the scope of the players that are featured in the set.
Correct. Correct.
And the uniqueness of the inscriptions and the uniqueness of the complete set.
Absolutely.
All right, that one's tempting. Okay. All right, I'm going to think about this. That's a pretty special set. Thank you for sharing it with me.
Perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Have a great day.
All right, that was a pretty cool set. That's one I hadn't seen before, and I love that at the National you see stuff that you've just never seen before. That one, honestly, for $10,000, for some of the players in that set, it was a bunch of cards, really cool inscriptions. I think there's some opportunity. Those cards look, by the way, like they were in great shape. So you could buy that set, get them all PSA graded, and probably end up with pretty nice value on the other side. I haven't checked comps or anything. I would need to do that, but I think it's maybe worth taking a look just to see what those sell for. All right, so I've just sat down here in the lobby of the National. I want to look at Market Movers data to see what the sales history is on that 2003 Upper Deck Legendary Inscription set. I want to see how good of a deal $10,000 for the complete set is. So I can see right off the bat, like the David Robinson recently sold for $600. Although, well, they don't always sell for that much. One sold for $160. I guess it probably depends on the condition of the card. Here's a Walt Frazier, which sold for $312 in PSA 10. Other less popular players like Daryl Dawkins, under $100. But honestly, that's still a decently high price for a less popular player in that set. Here's the most expensive one. This is that George Mikan card, number to 100, the Mr. Basketball inscription. This one was graded to BGS 9 with an autograph grade of 10. It recently sold for $2,375. So that's kind of your high water mark. Maybe there's the opportunity there for this to be a reasonable deal. Definitely something to think about. By the way, guys, Market Movers is indispensable when you're pricing out cards, going to card shows like this, or even shopping online. And Market Movers right now, 2 weeks free and 20% off. A special promotion just for people watching our national coverage like you. Promo code 2025, 2025. Just go to sportscardinvestor.com, click Market Movers in the main menu bar, and use that promo code 2025 for 2 weeks free and 20% off. Hey guys, Shane just walked up and said, you have a complete set that I have to see. Wow, what is this that I'm looking at here?
So this is where it all got started. This is the complete set of 1993 finest refractors. The very first refractor set ever is where all the parallels got started, right here.
And I want people to understand, right? Like today, we're living in this era where there's all kinds of parallels, numbered cards, all of these different variations of card. That all came to be back in 1993. Before 1993, that didn't exist. This was the first set ever to do refractors, right?
Right.
This, you know, the silvers or the refractor versions of a card. This is the complete set.
Complete set.
1993 Finest Baseball, the entire set here. How many cards is this total?
199 cards.
Wow. How long did it take you to build this?
Probably a really hard searching, 2 to 3 years.
Wow.
But I was on the internet every single night.
What was it like when you finally put the whole set together?
You know, I'm going to be perfectly honest, it's a little bit anticlimactic.
Okay.
Just because I've just been searching so long. So one of the great things about building this set was it allowed me to build so many relationships. Like I have so many more friends now than I had before.
Sure.
Just dealing with this. And
One of the fun parts of the hobby. Now, are you looking to, is this just keeping it for personal collection, or are you looking to sell this or trade this?
No, it's really a good story for me. So I started collecting in the 80s.
Okay.
And when this set came out, there was no internet.
Okay.
This was impossible. And the internet, here's giant card shows, all the things. And I just thought, this is just a dream for me. Is this even possible? So I just went after it.
And are you keeping it forever now?
No, I never intended to keep it. It was just a dream for me to build it because I thought it was impossible when I was younger.
What do you think this is worth?
You know, it comps out at or the way I have it now, partly graded, around $35,000.
$35,000. All right, there you go. So if you want to own a piece, a literal piece of baseball card and sports card history, this would be one of the sets to own. It's around $35,000 though. It's not a cheap one to put together. Appreciate it. Thank you, Shane. Thank you for showing me. Wonderful set.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this is the Pristine Auction booth, and they got a couple of cards I've got to show you, right? So they always have really nice stuff, like obviously Tom Brady Color Blast, and then you got a Patrick Mahomes really cool patch card next to it, but it's the one above. This is the one that has me so excited right now. That is the Steph Curry and Messi, two of the GOATs, doing the night-night pose. And guys, that is dual autographed. Steph Curry and Messi have both signed that card. That is an absolutely incredible card. Here's the even more incredible part. That card and everything else here is being auctioned off on Saturday on Pristine Auction, starting at just $1. They do these crazy 5 and 10 second auctions, and this is all happening. Download the Pristine Auction app or go to pristineauction.com. And here's the even better part. Promo code NAT25SCI, NAT25SCI is going to give you $20 free towards your first purchase on Pristine Auction.
Give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that. I want all of that, give me that. I want all of that, give me that.
So I'm here at the Baseball Card Exchange, and they've got some incredible complete sets on display, sets you hardly ever see. Who knew that there was 1951 Topps baseball cards? Well, I knew that because I know a little bit about the history of Topps baseball, but a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think that Topps baseball started in 1952 with the iconic Mickey Mantle card, but in reality, there was a 1951 Topps set. It was these playing cards, and they're very, very rare. You don't see them often, but they have two different complete sets, one with the blue backs and one with the red backs of that 1951 Topps set. If you want to go a little bit older, how about 1948 Bowman football? That is a crazy historical football set, complete set for $90,000. But then the biggest of them all in this showcase is this complete set of 1961 Fleer basketball. And what an iconic set this is. That set will set you back $325,000 if you want to buy it right now at the National. Is that the one I want to buy? That's a lot of money, but that's an incredible set. I'm going to look around a little more. Oh man, this show floor is starting to feel really, really crowded, guys. There's people everywhere. How's it going? Good. We got the line here. Hey, thank you guys for waiting in line. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. A lot of people lined up. What's up, buddy? A lot of people lined up to sell to our team here at Cards HQ. You guys holding in there? All right, all right. It's a crazy day right now. We're doing all kinds of business. It's a lot of fun, but hey, we're on a mission. We got to find more complete sets, and I got to make a big buy today, so let's keep this moving. Hey guys, I'm here with Sydney from Toriel Sports Memories, and you've got two, I don't know if these are complete sets, but they've got to be getting on up there at this point. He's very interested. It looks like he's buying some of these right now. What are we looking at here?
Everybody that goes into the Hall of Fame has a plaque that's made for them. And then the Hall of Fame gift shop sells a postcard for that plaque. Then if you get the players to autograph them,
right,
people are out there trying to complete sets as much as you can. The new people that went in the Hall of Fame just this week, they've already got their postcards printed and people are already out there trying to collect them.
It's cool because it's almost a set that never ends. It's a set that every year
they're going
more is
to
added to it. So the challenge continues.
Yes.
You can complete the set, but then here comes the new Hall of Fame class, and here's another set of postcards to get signed.
Right.
Thank you very much, Sydney.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Very nice to meet you. I'm
Yes.
going to think about this one, guys. That one has my attention. I think that's a really interesting one to consider getting today. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. So these are pretty cool. A lot of 1990s and early 2000s complete sets. From some of these sets you really don't see very often at all. What you're seeing here is a set builder's dream. If you want to put together a complete set of 1983 Star basketball. Star basketball cards have been all the rage in the sports card hobby over the last year. And if you want to start building a complete set of those, I'd come by this booth, because this booth right here will get you started with a lot of those really unique 1983 cards, including several that I'm seeing on the top that are Pop 1. So very, very unique stuff that you'll only find at a show like this, and a great way to get any type of set starting to build. Pretty cool to see that on the show floor. Yep. How's it going, man? I am. Nice to meet you, man. All right, so we just came upstairs. This area has a little bit of a different feel. There's a little bit of room. Total traffic jam, huh? Come on through. We are literally stuck. I need like a backup sound, like beep, 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 beep. This is insanity. Oh my gosh, okay. All right. What was I saying about it not being crowded? Hey guys, this is Mark from Prism God. Good to see you.
Man?
I was just walking by his booth and I saw a set that, wow, this is really exciting to me. You might not be familiar with these cards, but these cards are incredible. Mark, talk to me about what we're looking at here.
So this is first year Court Kings, blank slate. Yes,
blank
sir.
slate, yes.
And it's a complete set. Everything is 9.5 or better, but the James Harden.
Okay.
The guy I got
What was wrong with James Harden?
He was so excited. He was prepping the set, and he said he dropped it. And so it came back a 9 instead of a 9.5.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? He dropped it?
Yeah, he dropped it.
Okay.
But yeah, he did an incredible job at it. A lot of them are true gems and true gem pluses. As you can see here, there's 4 black labels.
That's extreme.
And then, of course, the LeBron BGS 10.
So this set I love because I think the design of blank slate is perhaps the best of all of the insert sets. And a lot of the audience, like, it doesn't get the notoriety. People know Kaboom.
Yes.
People know Downtown.
Yeah.
People know Color Blast. People don't know blank slate as well.
Yeah.
But
I think it is the most undervalued case hit out there.
The beauty of the cards, their case hits, they're super rare.
Yeah.
Even rarer than some of those that I just mentioned.
Correct.
And I think the cards are beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, the blank slate, the reason why it's a blank slate, obviously, because there's nothing but an image. They essentially crop out the background of the picture, and you just get the player and an action shot. And I mean, when you're looking for basketball cards, you usually want an action shot, and this is the epitome of an action shot set.
Did you buy this as a complete set, or did you assemble it yourself?
I got it as a complete set.
Okay.
Yes.
So some collector had put this together.
From Australia.
From Australia?
Yes.
Wow. And then they finally decided they were going to part with it.
They did.
And you connected with them. How long have you had this?
I've had it now for about 10 days.
Okay. And you're asking $30,000 for this set?
Yes, sir.
How did you come up with the $30,000 price for this set?
So I comped it all out.
Okay.
It came in at around 24,000. Didn't take into account any of the premium grades. And then as a complete set, like to put this thing together, I know 3 guys that are trying to put it together now, and some of the pieces you just can't find, right? They're probably hiding in boxes, they're probably hiding in PCs, and so there's a little premium for having the complete set.
Okay. Do you mind if we bring it out? I want to take a look here at some of the cards, or just bring a couple of the big ones out. Let's bring out the Curry, the LeBron. Yeah, bring out some of the big ones.
Want the black labels out?
Sure, let's see a couple of the black labels too. So what's the most expensive card in this set? Would that be the LeBron?
Yes, sir.
And that's the LeBron in the pristine 10. How much does this card go for just kind of on its own?
It's anywhere from 4 to 5 grand.
Okay.
The thing that pushed it up the most was the black label just did 17.5.
Oh, wow, okay.
That was the reason why I tried to cross it at Beckett to see if it would get a bump.
Gotcha, okay. And then probably beyond that, I imagine the Steph Curry might be the most next expensive? Or?
Between the Curry and the Durant.
Yeah, the Durant. And then you've got Giannis in here, Damian Lillard, Carmelo, Dirk. And then these are some of the black labels, right? Like
Yes,
Rudy
sir.
Gobert. Who else do we have in here? We got Marcus Saul, Isaiah Thomas. Man, he had a run for a minute with Boston. And Andre Drummond. Wow. Teapot, if you're watching, attention Teapot, attention Tyler Nethercott. He loves collecting Drummonds. And then a lot of other good players too. I mean,
Correct.
Draymond Green, Kyrie Irving, and others. Kristaps Porzingis. It's a shame they didn't put the rookies in
They
this
did
set.
not. That is the one thing I
Jason
noticed.
Tatum.
That would have been perfect.
Donovan Mitchell. Why are they not in the set, right?
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox,
Yeah.
2017. That would have made it even more fire. But it's still pretty special. First year of blank slate. Okay, your ask is $30,000 for the set. And you've got some flexibility on that?
I do have some.
A little bit of flexibility?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me, I'm going to step away for a minute. Let me think about this. I'm going to do a little bit of math and let me see if I feel like I want to make an offer on this, okay?
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
All right, I'm going to grab a photo here of these ones and then some of these here. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll
Yeah.
see if we get a deal done. All right, so I stepped away so I could look here at Market Movers and get a sense for the market and also the pop counts on these 2017 blank slate cards. And man, these are rare, right? So like I can see, like here's the LeBron James PSA 10. It's a pop of 20. He's got it in BGS 10, which is typically going to be a little bit more valuable than PSA 10 and certainly lower pop. So looking here in Market Movers at PSA 10, last sale of that was $2,800. So only 4 of those in a PSA 10 have sold over the last year is what we're seeing here in Market Movers. Let's switch in Market Movers to go see if we can find this thing in BGS 10 pristine. Only 1 of those sold. That was last year. Only 1 sold over the last year, and that was around $2,400. It would probably be definitely a little more valuable today if the PSA 10 just did $2,800. Now, I don't think it's maybe quite as valuable of a card. I forget what the number was he specifically said on that, maybe like 4,000. Not sure it's quite that much, but it definitely has a lot of value and rarity. Let's look at some of the others. Let me type in Curry. Let's look at the Steph Curry. So the Steph Curry, he had that, I believe, in a 9.5. The last 9.5 of the Steph Curry sold for $1,400 just recently. And just curious, the PSA 10s on that one go for around $1,894. So right there, you probably, with the 2, let's look up Durant as well, actually. So here's Kevin Durant. Let's switch this one to look at the BGS 10 pristine. One of those hasn't sold in a while. But last time one of those sold, that actually was early last year. One sold for $461. PSA 10, $336. But actually, the market on these has been moving up because look at this. A BGS 9.5 of the Kevin Durant recently sold for $719. So you can tell, like, seems like market's going up, which makes sense because it's been a hot year for sports cards in general. And a lot of these rare insert sets, people are starting to think that sets like this are going to be the ones that are going to be really valuable 20 or 30 years from now. If you think back to like 1990s basketball right now, when you think about late 90s basketball, you're thinking about all the insert sets. You're thinking about the precious metal gems and the star rubies, parallels or inserts, right? That have become very, very popular. Molten metal, titanium, fusion, all those fun ones from that era. Dunkin' Go Nuts, there's so many of them, so memorable. Jambalaya, could go on. And so now people are thinking about, well, what's going to be memorable and valuable from the last 10 years? Probably kabooms, possibly blank slates, stained glass, color blast, downtown, right? That's what people might be chasing 30 years from now. So it's not surprising me that the market is moving up some on these. The question, though, is this $30,000 price tag. Because I just added up the LeBron and the Curry and the Durant, and you're probably there at maybe about $6,000 or so worth of value. So the question is, all the others, they got a lot of value too, but 30,000 feels a little bit of a stretch. So I'm interested, but only if I can get these down quite a bit in price. All right, Mark, how you doing?
Doing good.
You've been getting a lot of interest. It looks like you got some interest in this set right now. You've been getting a lot of interest in it?
A bunch.
Okay. So I like this set a lot. How many cards total is in this set?
37.
37 cards total. So I was doing some comping, trying to get a sense of it. You said that you thought they kind of comped out in the neighborhood of
23, 24.
Okay. Yeah, I was, on a few of them, I was seeing a little lower on that. But I think in general, with 37 cards, right? So you've obviously got the LeBron, the Steph, the Durant. You're talking, bigger money for those. And then the other cards are lower money, sub $1,000, obviously. Some of them sub $500. But then there's 37 of them, so it kind of all totals together. And you're asking 30,000. Yeah. I love this set. I'm not going to be able to get up there. How much flexibility do you have? Like, what do you think?
I mean,
where do you think you could go on it?
I think before I came, the number I had in my head was like 25.
Okay.
I've gotten offers at like 20, 22.
Yeah.
But I was a little reluctant to go that.
So my initial offer was going to be 20,000 cash.
Okay.
I've got cash on me, $20,000 I could put on this table. I would feel comfortable at 20,000.
Okay.
Yeah. A little weary about going above that.
Okay. If there was a way, right? Because I can probably go get 22 for it right now. But if there was a way that you could meet me halfway between the 20 and the 25 and get to like 22.5, I think we can lock it in.
So 22.5. We're definitely in the ballpark now. We're in the ballpark to get something done, Mark. We're in the ballpark. Man, I would feel good at 21. You really think you go get 22 for it right now?
You want to flip a coin?
Oh my God, that would be a ridiculous. No, I actually don't like coin flips.
Okay.
I don't like coin flips.
I was just going to say 21 or 22.
21 or 22?
I'll tell you what, 21,000.
Deal. Yeah. Deal. That's awesome. Appreciate it. 21,000. Super happy with that. I like that. That's awesome, guys. I picked up a complete set of Kaboom cards last year that I first saw at the National last year. This year here at the National, I'm picking up a complete set of blank slate cards. The first time they ever came out back in 2017. This is going to be PC. It's going to go in my collection. It's going to be something that I pull out 30 years from now, and I think I'm going to be really happy that I own it. There we go. Got a huge deal done. Thank you, Mark.
Yes, sir.
This has been a lot of fun. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Hey, we got another video dropping later today. Stay tuned.